Hey guys, Adriano Head of Sales at My Real Estate with the monthly wrap-up in sales for October 2021. A massive month here at My Real Estate where we sold 11 properties, one of our biggest months at My Real Estate. 11 transacted properties, all selling either prior to auction or at auction. An amazing combined result, some $680,000 above our vendors reserve. Thank you very much, of course, to all our vendors, and a great result for the team. We actually had our first auction back after many months of not being able to do public auctions. Last Sunday, we actually had a really good little crowd there at 25 Halicon Bend in Beveridge. We had 7 registered bidders. That one's selling for a new street record of $775,000, which was well over $100,000 above our vendors reserve. Out of the rest of that month, we actually sold 3 in Beveridge. We sold 3 in Craigieburn. I need to actually check this because there's quite a few. And then we actually had 5 properties for our landlords. So we sold 1 in Wyndham Vale, Point Cook, Kensington, Richmond and Notting Hill. Again, right around Melbourne and surrounds. A fantastic results. There was a couple of results that I want to talk to you about in Craigieburn. There was one that was an actually amazing result and actually got a lot more than what we actually thought out, which was 17 Cheltenham Close in Craigieburn. That one we had priced $550 to $595. We actually had a massive influx of inquiry, especially through our social media, through interstate buyers. The actual buyer that came, that bought that one actually saw our video, our extended tour through social media, and actually bought that one sight unseen from New South Wales. That one we had 6 offers. It ended up selling for $712,000, which was $117,000 above our vendors reserve. It was a very basic 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car home, just over 500 square meters of land. So just to compare, there was one that actually sold in the street by another agency. That one there was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath that had 2 living zones, a much higher spec home, and that one only sold for $720,000 compared to our more entry level that achieved $712,000. So again, just to show you through our strategic marketing strategy, we do achieve more, and it opens up buyers from interstate as well. A couple of others, there was one at 48 Highbury Circuit in Craigieburn. That was a really fantastic result as well, because price per square metre was only 262 square metres of land. It was a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car home. That one sold for $625,000. 6 offers came in on that one. That one sold before auction again, and that one sold about $90,000 above our landlord's reserve price. So again, another massive result if you're comparing price per square metre. And there were some clients of mine at 58 Ardsley Circuit. That one was a single level, small home, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-car. That one had 7 offers that came in on that one, and that one sold for $605,000. That was $80,000 above our vendors reserve. Probably one that I want to mention out of the month was actually our first sold result, and that actually sold before auction. It sold within 3 weeks, number 6 Easy Road in Beveridge. So just a little bit of background about that one. That one was on the market before we had our 7 Easy Road in Beveridge that sold across the road. That was on the market with another agent for 9 weeks. Apparently they only had 5 buyers through that total of the campaign. Our property at 7 Easy Road went on the market obviously during that time. We ended up selling that one in about 3 weeks. We had 7 offers, and that one set a new benchmark in the street, selling for $770,000. So Courtney and Sean obviously saw our results. They contacted us obviously and wanting us to help them. They had to wait out the authority period, so they took the property down. We did go through and tell them what they needed to do. So little bits and pieces that they needed to do. We added some more downlights just to make it a bit more light and vibrant. A few little maintenance issues that we told them that they needed to rectify, so that when buyers through, it felt a bit more warm and inviting. We actually had the house painted and actually moved them out and restyled it with Chrissy from our stylist up there in Beveridge, and that was able to achieve a massive result. We had loads of inquiry through our social media. We had loads of people coming through wanting to inspect that home. Obviously, we had to do it by registered appointment at the time in the month. We had 7 offers, and that one came in and sold for $780,000, a massive result, 70 grand above reserve. And actually, our testimonial, if you jump on our Facebook page, you'll actually see Courtney's screaming result. She was very, very excited. And now they're able to build their dream house up in Queensland. They're moving up to Queensland. They're able to build their dream house, which is awesome. Again, really touching moment. It just makes us as real estate agents feel good about us doing what we can for our vendors. So that obviously is the recap. Just to give you what's been listed that's hitting the market, or that is currently, I should say, on the market in the month of November. So there's 8 properties that are booked in, locked in to go to auction for the month of November. We have 4 properties in Beveridge. Lots of obviously activity happening in Beveridge because of our results that we've had. Just to give you a few, I'll give you a few in a little bit more detail, but a couple of those properties have been listed, were listed with other agents. And obviously through word of mouth and seeing us on social media, how we market and the results that we're getting, they've decided to come across as well. So we've got 4 in Beveridge. We've got 1 beautiful big home, 1970s home in Thomastown. It's a 3-bedroom home. It's on 613 square meters. So that one is perfect for someone wanting to move in and either renovate or potentially subdivide and redevelop. Of course, subject to council approval. That should do really, really well. We've got one of our landlord's properties. It's a little 2-bedroom unit in Tarneet. That one's going to auction very, very shortly. We've got 1 in Pakenham. Again, another one of our landlords that we're selling in Rebecca Court. That one we've had our first open on Saturday, and we actually had some really solid inquiry already on that one. So that should do really, really well. That one's priced 5 to 550. We should get a really good result with that. And I've also got an apartment for one of my long-term clients in Heidelberg. It's a really awesome little boutique complex of only 14, very high-end apartment. That one should do really, really well. We've already got a couple of points of interest there. And also listed, so we listed 12 this month. We've actually got 6 properties that are going to be hitting the market also in the month of November, with auctions booked in December, so getting in before Christmas. So 5 of those properties are in Beveridge. 1 of those properties is one of our landlords in Craigieburn. And as I was mentioning before, there's 2 properties there. Number 55 Golf Links Drive in Beveridge. Those clients we saw a while ago, they saw our auction at 56 Golf Links that achieved a massive result. We went in there, they ended up going with another agent. They've had it on the market for 6 weeks, had very little interest, decided to give us a call and get us back on the job. So that one is due to be photographed very, very soon actually, and that one will hit the market this month. And 96 Mandalay Circuit in Beveridge, it's a gorgeous elevated 4-bedroom home. That one there actually are the owners of 6 Easy, their parents, who have went with another agent, obviously saw the result that we achieved for Courtney and Sean, decided again to have us move on from their current agents. Obviously they didn't get the result that they wanted. And again, through word of mouth and what they saw of how we market our homes through our property tours and social media, they decided to give us a crack. So again, that one's just took photos. That one's hitting the market very, very soon. Look out for that one. Of course, you can look at all our sold results or all our listings on our website at My Agent Real Estate, or as always, like us and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at My Agent Real Estate. So that's the monthly wrap up, guys. I know it's a lot of information. Again, it was a really busy month for October. Can't wait for the November month wrap up, and hopefully you have a good month. Thanks.